Hiya Duck! Well, today I am going to be removing some nail art that I absolutely love and do not want to remove. I want to literally peck this off Andrea's nail and keep it forever.
I love it when you say peck, because that's what birds do.
I'm also going to do a fill. I'm going to go into loads of detail, so stick around. Let's get cracking. I'm really sad.
I know, she's amazing.
I know, I was hoping we could just pick it off. Not that I condone picking off nails, but this is stuck like poop to the blanket. It really is. We can't get it off.
I'll even try to kick her off.
Yeah, so what Andrea's done is she damaged this finger. I mean, why would it be this finger as well? The one with the beautiful portrait on. She's like, you know. Do you want to tell everybody what you did?
I don't know what, I just managed to kick my own finger.
How have you managed to kick your own finger?
I've no idea.
Like that?
I don't know.
You'd have to.
Oh, I don't know if I did it backwards.
You'd have to.
Oh, I don't know if I went back.
That way?
Yeah.
You did it that way?
I might have done.
What were you doing, the jig?
I don't
You
know.
like a Highland jig or something?
I don't know what I was
You've got your
doing.
leprechaun pants on there as well, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I was doing, but I'm capable of anything.
Very flexible.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Very flexible.
Yeah.
But so we're going to have to take this off, and so join us for this journey of removing this beautiful piece of art that I'm very, very sad to do. I mean,
She's beautiful.
I've looked underneath and I was like, can't we just peel it off? But it's stuck so well. Like if we have a little look, like there's the natural nail. There's no peeling. There is no peeling at all. I cannot prise the nail off because I really want to prise it off and just keep it from that. And damaged your nail in the process, but
That doesn't matter.
I think it would have been worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Isn't that like a process where you could sort of, like, just put some acetone just around the tip and just keep peeling it? I mean, it would take forever.
I never think it'd just end up soaking the art with it though, wouldn't it? It'd start melting it a bit. I don't want
The
melted.
top part of it, I suppose.
I mean, look how gorgeous it is. It's intact. It's not scratched. It's such a shame to take it off, and I've got to file it away. And
She's beautiful.
She's
Loads
so beautiful.
Of people have asked me as well about my nails.
What did they say about this one?
They can't believe it's hand painted. They're like, that's amazing.
I love it so much.
She's beautiful.
I'm delaying the process here. Well, we're going to start with taking the stone off.
God, it's like there's a death in the family here.
I do feel like I'm going to be, mourning here.
Well, we'll have a video of it so that you can watch it back and cry your eyes out whenever you want.
Sure, we can't pick it up. Look, it's just, there's nothing. There's no lifting or nothing. And I'm surprised because you've kicked it and you saying your finger went black.
Yeah. Black.
I can't believe it. And was it alcohol involved?
A little bit.
Oh, smidge.
A little smidge.
But
Well, because it was quite early on in the
It wasn't
night.
isopropyl either, was it?
Not isopropyl alcohol.
No.
No, it was alcohol.
Yeah.
But not a lot. How many drinks? Couple of drinks? Maybe?
Probably 2.
Oh yeah, so you can't even blame that, can you?
No,
really?
definitely not.
I'm not ready for this.
I'm scared what's underneath.
You're scared what you've done underneath because you have kicked it. I mean, you kicked her well and truly in the face, haven't you?
Yeah.
Poor AI woman.
I know. And do you know, I couldn't believe that she was just there to say, can't get rid of me. I'm here.
Ha
Yeah. She's a tough cookie.
So we're using the pink ceramic bit with a pink Swarovski crystal at the end. And yeah. Oh, don't do it!
Come on, Chris.
Oh my God. Oh, no!
forever though.
Look at it's just dust. It's just dust now.
But you've got it forever on photographs and videos.
Yeah, but it's not the same as having the real thing. Every time I do some really cool nails, they're always on Andrea's fingers and I can never keep them.
Yeah, the leopard as well.
I know.
Oh, you had that one.
We cut the end of it off.
Yeah.
I haven't got his forehead.
Sorry.
But it just shows how good the adhesion is. It shows how good the gel polish is for adhesion, and also the acrylic, because
It was a definite wallop.
you give it a good wallop.
Oh yeah.
You didn't, you didn't lose your nail bed, which sometimes happens with people using not good products when they use MMA products and instead of the correct products that are, approved for nail use. MMA is not good for your nails. If you had MMA on your nails and you did that, it wouldn't have flexed and you would have lost. You would have lost your nail.
Really?
Yeah. And then you would have had to consume a lot more alcohol.
Yes.
So yeah, so we've taken that off. I'm sad. Look, this is what we have left. That's piece it all back together.
Essence.
This is basically this has been cremated.
Oh.
They are. That's all we have. I'm sorry. I really am. I feel like we need to save her in a pot. Once was AI girl. And the AI that we did it wasn't just AI, it's actually AI art. So it's an artist that works with AI but also actually hand draws stuff, digitally. So it's not purely AI, it's AI art. Sorry, you go. So let's get rid of the other ones. And we're going to fill Andrea's nails. So let's get rid of the stones. Stones have held up really good, which I'm really impressed about. These crystals were from Crystal Parade. I'm just catching the edges of the stones, which will just sort of snap. Well, not snap, that's the wrong word. It doesn't snap, just like breaks the outside of the gel and releases crystals. Like we're setting them free. Come off really well, like you could use them again. I remember I used to do that, with phase nails. I'd end up reusing crystals on myself.
Did you?
Save them in a little pot because she always had like amazing crystals, and I was like, I want them. I want them for myself. Give them a bit of a clean, and I can have them myself. It's expensive, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Swarovski. Oh, that one. Just for you, that one was.
I caught it.
Eyes, everybody, eyes. So let's get this artwork off. Get them filled so we can do some nice nail art on them. So this pink bit is perfect for taking gel polish off. You want to use it at a high speed. Anything from 25 to 35. You'll use less pressure. So you don't want to be hitting it really hard. Just gently skip over and it will just remove your gel polish design. If you used it on a lower speed, you would find that you'd have to put more pressure on the nail, and you don't want to do that because obviously these are now unbalanced because they've grown and we've got this regrowth at the back and everything's shifted down. So it's unbalanced. So what you need to do is make sure that you be gentle. And I'm not very gentle at the best of times. we're going to do some cuticle prep. So we're going to push back with a cuticle pusher. And then if you are doing this kind of prep, when you're pushing back with the cuticle, you can actually feel the difference between the cuticle and nail. And see how, if you get close up there, you can see how it keeps floating back. This is nail, and then I hit the cuticle and then it goes over it. And this is like a bit rubbery here, and this is smoother. So this area, you can see, has cuticle on it. So you can scrape that off, but we'll also go over with a sanding band as well. I just want to come down the sides. That's very difficult to get down the sides with a sanding band to remove any cuticle. So push back, and as you push back, you'll feel the cuticle, and it's transparent and it's on the nail, and it only goes white when you start to scrape it away. And you can see that we can lift that down. Push the cuticle back, so it's, I mean, when I say I'm pushing the cuticle back, I'm actually pushing the epinecium back. So this band here is the epinecium, and we're pushing it back to reveal a little bit more nail, and also to stop this cuticle from sticking to the natural nail. You'll find that if you don't have any sort of cuticle prep, or if you don't maintain your cuticle prep, that the nail can, the cuticle can grow down and stick to the nail, and so can the epinecium. And if the epinecium sticks, then as the nail grows, it stretches it down, and sometimes somebody's epinecium can be all the way down here, and then as it grows and grows and grows, it snaps back a bit like an elastic band. So it snaps, and you get a little sort of stretch skin here, and it can cut, like tear. As it stretches, it can tear through here. I wonder if Adam's got anything like that on his nails, because, you know, being a man, being the kind of man he is, I'm sure he does not do any kind of cuticle prep or have a regular manicure.
Not really.
So that could happen. It definitely happens on my dad's hands. My dad loves a little manicure, and he loves me doing his feet. He absolutely loves it, and he always says, don't rush it, I like this experience.
Yeah.
Like,
and you don't like doing feet, do you? Really?
Not really, no, and especially my dad's. Do you know what I mean? It's a hard working guy. Wears steel toe cap boots all the time.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? But I do it because I love him.
Yeah.
But he loves it. He loves the whole process. He loves the e-file prep.
Yeah.
He loves all that. He loves me getting the toe jam out of it. Then we're going to use the fine sanding bands. So these are really good if you don't like using hand file, or you've got like a client that's a bit like my mum. She doesn't really like a hand file, but she's okay with the e-file.
Yeah.
Well, you'll find the majority the other way around, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, not my mum. Not my mum. So we're going to put this sanding band on. It's made from ceramic particles as well. So I've got this on a speed of 5. So low speed, and we're just etching that natural nail. You can blend your acrylic a little bit with it if you want to. And this fine sanding band is a 240 grit. So you're not going to damage the nail, but it will actually take off any of the cuticle that may still be stuck to the natural nail. So we're going to do this on all the nails. Look how flat it is as well. I'm not up like this. I'm quite flat. As I skip around. Don't stay in one place for too long. You will create heat from the friction. These sanding bands do create less heat because they are made with ceramic particles. We can turn the band over because I feel like that side's wearing out a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to over blend it. I can do that with my file if I need to do it anymore. So this side needs blending. So I'm just going to gently blend that. Got a 150 grit file. You could use a 180 if you wanted to. Let's remove the dust so we can see that it's fully blended. Now, Andrew, you said you wanted a bit of length off it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you want to change the shape? Do you want to...
Whatever's easiest for you.
I love that. Whatever's easiest for me. I love that.
Whatever's easiest
That's
for you.
amazing. The easiest thing for me is keeping the same length, babe.
I'll keep them same length.
No, I'm joking. It is the easiest, but no, we don't need to do that because that's not what you want. So, what we could do, you could lob the end off and make them into a ballerina. That would take off sort of maybe centimetre, like that. Or we can reshape them and take... See, the thing is with the stiletto, if we start to take off the point too much, they will come up a little bit. We could take them into an almond or an armoretto. They just won't be as pointy.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to shorten a stiletto. And I'll tell you for why. We've got a pencil. Yeah. So, say for instance, it's this one. And we want to change this. We want to take it to about here, say. And imagine you've got your side wall here. And then we have to take these sides all the way up to this stiletto. And even that would be difficult. We'd have to take it like that. It'd wrap around a little bit more from the filing, but can you see what would happen to the side walls?
I'll be kicking up.
Yeah.
No, we don't want that.
We don't want no kicky up nail. You could probably get away with taking that much off without it kicking up too much. But is that even enough?
Just you do whatever you think. If you can't take any off, you can't take any off.
We can take a smidge off,
Yeah.
just not loads.
Yeah, that's fine.
You happy with that?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah? Oh, we're kicking them same up.
If you say that.
No, it's fine. We can take a bit off. But you have to go from the side walls first. And then we can just take a smidge off here. Because can you see? You start getting a little bit thicker to the tip, and then you can kind of contour this to make it more stiletto. Going from side to side, which again will actually make it look more stiletto and slimmer. So let me do that again on one of the other nails. It's about as much as we can go really, without losing the shape too much. It's probably just shy of what's grown. Yeah.
Fine.
So, if I kind of colour this in with a bit of a pencil, so you can see exactly where I'm filing. Yeah, this is your new nail art, Andrea. Oh, look at this. This is all the rage. There's all the rage.
Pube nail.
Pube nail? Oh my god, look at the pube nail. Ah, so beautiful. So, I'll do it slightly the opposite way. We'll take a little bit off the tip. And then we now know that that is how much we've taken off. And then we know that we need to go to that point here. So we can come up the sides. Now, if somebody has a nail that sort of drops down and grows down, it's easier to correct a stiletto. But if you've got nice nails and, you know, that client's got nice nails and they grow out really nice and straight, then it's more difficult. But if they do tend to drop down, which a lot of people do, you can then lift the side wall and shorten it that way. But your nails grow quite straight. So I'm going up the side wall, and then notice how I changed my file from this to this, from this to this angle. Okay, so we've taken that down a bit, and now we're going to come up and file this side to contour it a bit. Just going to take a tiny bit more off this side, tiny bit more off this side, and then we're going to contour here so you can see exactly where I filed. Because we filed down into the nail, it will be thicker in that part. So you don't want a thick edge for one, plus we want it nice and contoured because it's a stiletto, it's got a nice C curve running through the nail. But if we just sort of chopped off those, you'd have thick edges and a thick tip. So we've managed to take it down a smidge, but we've retained the shape of the nail. Just make sure that this product is blended. Fabulous. Let's do this on all of the nails. So we're going to wipe over with the cleanup solution. This is going to remove any of the particles of dust that are still on there that we have. You know, we brush it off, but you'll still have little particles of dust there. It's also going to dehydrate the nail, which is really important to have that dehydration there. Because oily nails do not like nail products. Doesn't matter if it's acrylic, acrygel, gel polish, anything. Doesn't like oil. It says no, not your friend.
Yeah, not sticking.
Not sticking, mate. Not sticking. So we're going to use acrylic, and we're going to use our primer first of all. So we're going to use burlesque. We're going to use the primer. This is an acid-free primer, just on the natural nail. I'm going to use an empty pot. This is an empty acrylic powder pot for my dampen dish. Love doing this because waste not want that, and guess what? It's bloody gorgeous, isn't it, that? So, but what I want you to be aware of, this plastic here will melt. So you should only just sort of place that on the top. Don't screw it because it will just melt onto it and you won't be able to use it again. But perfect for quite a, you know, it's inexpensive because you've already paid for it, so it's basically free. Yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And once it's all knackered and that, you can throw it away, and then by the time that happens, you've probably got another empty pot. So acrylic. So we're going to pick up a smaller bead than we would do on a full set, and this is how you're going to pick up that small bead. You're not going to go in really low like this. You're going to come higher. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Let the bead sit on the brush. Pop it on. So there's a couple of seconds while it just sat on the brush, and then we can pop that on just shy of the cuticle, and then we can titivate it into the places we want it. We're just filling that section, but what we're also doing is we are rebalancing the apex in the back third. So if we have a little look at this from the side, we've now got an apex in the back third now. So this thumb is bigger, isn't it? And we've got this area to fill. So we need a bigger bead. So we're going to go a little bit lower. place it on, and then we're going to move it to the side, move it to the side, and then we can use the brush to glide it down. Notice I'm coming behind the product when I feather it at the cuticle. It's going to give it a nice seal. .150 grit file, side walls. So I'm going to do exactly the same filing routine as I do with every single set. Side walls first with a stiletto. The side wall runs all the way to the tip, so it's very easy to keep that shape. Then we're going to angle the file, and when I say angled, this is the kind of angle that I'm filing this cuticle at. So we literally just touch that area. And then I look at the nail, I see what needs filing. Not a great deal that needs filing. Just want to make sure that those beads are nicely blended together. So again, side walls. Side walls. And what I want to do here is I'm just going to do a little bit of nail art again. So you can kind of see where I'm going to file. It's like I've given it a bit of hair. And I'm angling. So I'm just touching that hair. This is going to give it a seal. It's going to seal the acrylic to the natural nail. If you have a lip, you won't have a tight seal. Notice when I do the side walls, I'm doing it underneath as well. I'm not filing at the sides like this. I'm underneath. And when I file this cuticle, I'm starting with the side that I feel comfortable filing. And this is my left side. It's easier for me to hold the filing this way, so I can just come over. And then I get to about 1 o'clock. Imagine this is a clock. We get about to 1 o'clock, and then I can't physically come down anymore because my arm doesn't do that. So I'll go to about 1 o'clock, and then I change the position of the file, and I come from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock all the way down to 3 o'clock. I take it back now, y'all. I can even turn the finger on the side, so I can keep my most happiest position of filing. So the file in my hand like this is my most comfortable position. So if I really want to get down there, I can turn the finger. And we know, obviously, that Andrea's very flexible. Skip over, we're going to reevaluate. Do we need to take any more off? Is there any lumps and bumps? Is it uneven? I also feel it's really important to run the thumb down the nail after you file, because sometimes you can't see, but you can feel any dips. So now I'm going to buff to make them smooth. This is just going to help with the demarcations, make it a little bit smoother. So what I've done is I've got Andrea to wash her hands. So once you finish filing your client's hands, get them to wash their hands. It's really important. You don't want particles of acrylic on there, and you don't want particles of your filing off your nail polish design. You don't want that sat on the skin, so get them to wash their hands. If you're in a studio that doesn't have access to water like immediately, like a sink, then here's the top tip. Fill up a slow cooker with warm water. It'll keep it nice and warm. Then you can use a jug and you can have a bowl on your table. You can actually make this really quite fancy as well. So you could have a nice bowl on the table and you can put your hot water in. You could even have a few petals on the top if you wanted to. Get them to rinse their hands and wash their hands. Dry their hands with a nice gorgeous towel. It's like another little thing to the service. But me, I've got water, so I just send them off. Go wash your hands, Duck.
I was just thinking there, just make sure you clean out your chicken casserole.
Yeah.
From the night before, don't just be putting some extra water in, like you're steeping the thing.
Oh yeah.
Bolognese.
Oh, it's this
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
What's that?
it's an onion.
But no, it's good because even like when you go to a spa and you have massages, so if you have a hot stone massage, they put the hot stones into a slow cooker as well to keep them hot for the massage. So yeah,
Very good idea.
so multiple uses for the slow cooker, Duck, not just for making your casserole in.
Yeah.
We're going to wipe over the nails with the clean-up solution, and this is going to make sure there's no dust on. So this is going to prepare the nails ready for the gel polish application or design work, whatever you're going to do, or even if you just want to put a top coat on, it's going to prepare them. So what we're going to do in the next video is a lovely design, so stick around. But I just wanted to show you removing that beautiful design and how to fill these nails. And we've gone through quite a lot because we've even like shortened the stiletto. We've done a lot of
some hair on it.
yeah, we've done a lot of troubleshooting in this video. Yeah, so I've quite enjoyed it, so I hope you have too. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram and all that shebang, and everything I've used today will be listed below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra!